Facebook yesterday, quite a lot. I heard quite a lot on Facebook yesterday, and there's just like a few speeches, and some in the Warrior Poet Society page, and it was speeches to the feds, and it was sort of about legality, sort of about Space Force partly, and sort of about freedom of speech and so forth, and like what is America was part of the point. And it's sort of cool, I thought, because it's like maybe it's like why like thinking about like why do folks have a difficult time figuring about legalities, okay, why or like okay, well, why do folks parrot information as if they're not really being cognitive about it, not actually like they can parrot it, though they don't really consider it necessarily like ingredients and mechanical. No, they don't think about it that way. There are probably various different ways to think about it, okay. So I was just writing about various things, okay, and there are a bunch of speeches about. They're sort of like designed to schemed out for like inspirational speeches about American law and legalities and what's right and reasonable and sort of cool. I thought, all right, and then I cruised over to this other page and and I tagged them all up and I was like and I mean I made a point and like I betrayed it all. I betrayed it all. I betrayed them all. I was setting them up. I was bullshitting them the whole time, and I turned it all to tinsel. Yeah, and I turned all the cool things to tinsel. All those things that I put so much effort into and so much thought into, and like in the course of like 5 or 15 minutes or something like that, like I betrayed it all and turned it all into tinsel. Uh, I thought today that that point would sort of make sense. And it's like, well, Mark's like, Mark Zuckerberg is like, Jason, do you hear yourself yet? Do you hear yourself yet? He has a degree in psychology, by the way. Do you hear yourself yet? You want to make a good society, so you want to allow slander. It's like you're being sort of selfish about it because you got a little slanderous, and so then you want to just like amp up that point. Do you hear yourself yet? Um, yeah, I'm sort of intelligent, and I'm aware of things. Okay, I'm aware of things. It's not really like splitting a hair, not actually. Okay, Mark's like, well, what about the racists, for an example? They don't like Negroes and they don't like Jews. What do you think about that? What, do you want to let them just rant and okay? It's not really like splitting hairs, not actually. All right, okay. Yeah, conspiracy to commit homicide is not applicable to freedom of speech, not actually. That's sort of easy to realize, man. It's not even like splitting hairs, not actually. The Mark, so you think something's hateful. He's gonna block the comment, bud. He's gonna delete the comment. He's gonna hide the comment. There went the evidence. So he's not only violating people's rights, not actually, he is as well jeopardizing people's safety. The cops don't need to see that. The FBI don't need to see that sort of thing. No. All throughout, all around the world, and Mark is hiding those comments. So it's he really he he's an educated guy, and he can't figure it out. Not at all. All right. The CIA blocked my Facebook profiles. Nah, I'm just sort of tired of that. Hmm. At your best. All right. At your best. Mark's an educated guy. Can't figure it out. Scientific American. I made a point. about Einstein's theory of relativity is false, and they block my profiles. You can try them on me. Like, at your best. And what are you going to figure out? What do you get? What do you get? Hmm? What do you? Okay. Well, wait a minute. We're not going to get rid of all the white Americans. Not at all. Okay. Whoa, dude. Whoa. Don't panic. Not actually. All right. The point really is partly about nurturing people's reason. All right. And then there are solutions that would sort of help. I think that adult education courses that the reasonable people schemed out and outlined would probably really help quite a lot of people. Uh, and yeah, America, you got to get your white people out of my state. I'm Mayan. This land is Mayan. The state of Oklahoma has a history. Okay, you have to get those people out of my state. That's part of the solution. That's part of what nurtures and facilitates their good reason. And you have to. All right, you have to. It's not optional, really, not at all. It's gonna happen, whether even though you don't like it, not at all. I'm aware you don't like it, not at all, because you have problems. A bunch of Americans actually have problems. Looking at the CIA, I'd say, yeah, you people have some serious fucking problems. Serious problems. Do you even think that you're smart? That's what I'm. That'd be my question to them. Do they even think that they're smart? Because, dude. Okay, so we're not going to get rid of all the white people, though. No, no. It's about nurturing people's reason, man. Okay, if people saw, oh, okay, so America can't do that to the tribals, not actually. All right, that was bad. If people saw that, then more people would be reasonable, man, and there wouldn't be as much. See, I think it's not really racism, not actually. I think it's an inferiority complex. It's why the problem is worse within your wealthy communities because the pretenses of those wealthy communities and it just makes the problem worse. The people that walk out of high school, they're much less likely to have that sort of problem. All right, the people that go to college, they're more likely to have that problem because they're more likely to have lived in a wealthy community, and the pretenses of those wealthy communities amplifies those people's problems. And they're not really necessarily that smart, not actually. I mean, they were like 18 years old and they decided to go get a college degree, and they went through and they answered everything correctly, just like the teacher said, right? Okay. Though when the psychology department is like, the eye interpolates images into the brain, and I'm looking around, I'm like, no, it doesn't. No, no, the eye does not interpolate images into the brain, not at all. Okay, and there are various different examples that they were wrong. Okay, they were wrong about various things, and the ways that they were wrong reflected a white American mentality quite a lot. It's like the eye doesn't interpolate images into the brain. No, you guys are fucking. You guys are upside down. You guys are upside down and confused. Still confused. Like, why? Why does the University of Oklahoma use the acronym OU? For a hope in the legal department, bud. What do you think? So yeah, I mean, people have problems, and a big part of their problem is that they figured that they got away with what they did to the Mayans. Okay, and they figured they're still gonna. They, I can't believe that they would want a white America. Not at all. They're fucking dumb, man. They need other people. Okay, it's like imagine a girl though. I'm serious. They are fucking dumb, dude. Imagine a girl. All right, they're not all the same. Not actually. Stick with me. All right. Imagine a girl though. This point should make the point to you. Imagine a girl and she's accosted of a guy that has a group of guy friends, and they want to kill the Negroes or the Mayans or Asians or something, the Jews. Well, they're white. You realize they're white actually is a sufficient reason for a majority of white Americans with college degrees. That's that works. They're white. Okay. They're quite a lot above a bunch of chicken shits. Though, imagine a girl gets accosted of this guy. This should make sense to you guys, man. Imagine a girl gets accosted of a guy and he wants to kill he wants to kill a bunch of people. Though she's a smart girl, okay? And she's like, um, let you kill them so that you can have me all to your lonesome. No. Right? Because she's sort of smart. It's sort of simple and obvious. Or it's sort of like how many fucking people want the white boy as a judge in my state? Huh? Murder's a crime and theft is a crime, and that white boy got a bunch of blah, 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 and hoopla to suggest a Lou? Are you serious? You want the white boy a judge in my state, or police officer maybe? Police officer. We're talking about people that have some serious problems figuring about some simple things, man. Some real simple things. They have serious problems. They can't fucking figure much of anything out. Not at all. Mark included. Mark included. Oh, he's just scared shitless because somebody made fun of him or something when he was a kid. He's scared shitless. I mean, no, I didn't grow up as a Jew, not actually. I went to school with there was a Jew in my third grade class. He wasn't obliged to say the Pledge of Allegiance, not actually, because it was against his religion. Though, I mean, yeah, okay. So Mark grows up, and yeah, somebody made fun of him somewhere along the way, and so it's hateful, and he's just going to get rid of it. And he's definitely not thinking, not actually, and he just shrugs, and he's really obstinate about it. Like, deleting comments around the world, deleting those comments that he thought were questionable. He didn't want the cops to see those comments. He didn't want the FBI to see those comments, not actually. It's like, duh. He can't figure that much out, bud. Not at all. Scientific American, block my profile. The CIA blocked my profile like they forgot about the Bill of Rights. Oops. Duh. They're tired of Jason Hughes. I mean, yeah, it's a bunch of dumb people, man. It's a bunch of dumb people. They can't figure about some simple things. You realize what's at the root of most of their problems, aside of Christianity, because that reflects a bunch of people's problems. Yeah, the least is greatest and the greatest is least is a bunch of bullshit, but maybe the least is least and the greatest is greatest really is sort of how that should be. Like if you guys are smart and you want something reasonable. Oh, wow. Though because it's not you, you want that. You want the least is greatest. You're all right with that because you're white American. You guys, the situation could be fixed though. What's at the root of most of your problem, most of America's problems? What's at the root of that is what they did to the tribals. And then like they're little kids, okay? As little kids, they get told about what happened in America. Well, where did the black people come from? Well, the black people came from Africa, son. Where did we come from? We came here from Europe mostly. Huh? Who was here before us? The Indians were here before us. Where are they at? Well, America killed most of them, so that we could have this for us. Yeah, that's right. I'm thinking that's sort of bad, inadequate, wrong, bad in the psyche, bud, at a young age. All through life. Bad. Do you understand? That's your problem. Get your white people out of my state. You'll feel better.